mPower Pro Troubleshooting. mPower Pro is easy to install and use. Simultaneously, most of the troubleshooting can be carried out by the user himself. In this video, we will cover some important points with which you can troubleshoot on your own. Power on LED blinking. If the power on LED is green and blinking, it is an indication of unhealthy power, which is a result of a phase reversal fault. In such a situation, simply change the phase sequence of Y and B phases. Now the power on LED will start glowing steadily. Network LED off. This indicates that the SIM card has not been inserted in the slot provided for the same. Insert the SIM card properly. Ensure that the GSM antenna is outside the panel. Now power on the unit. The network LED will turn on. Network LED blinking intermittently with long gap. This indicates that there is no network. Please wait till the network appears. Network LED blinking slowly. This indicates that the network is not strong enough. Adjust the antenna for better coverage and check the network LED. Delayed SMS. If messages from mPower are getting delayed, there is a possibility of network congestion either on starter side or master mobile side. You would start getting messages once the congestion gets cleared. Load current is not getting set. If the load current is not getting set, check the mode setting switch. It has to be towards the active side. No LED indication of master registration. Remember that master registration can be done only after a gap of 1 minute after the unit is powered on. In case you press load set button and try to register the master number immediately after power on, but the fault LEDs do not blink, it means that you have to wait for 1 minute before you can start the process. When you press the load set button after 1 minute, all fault LEDs will start blinking. Now you can call the unit within 2.5 minutes to complete the registration process. After 1 ring, the unit will cut the call and the 3 LEDs will stop blinking, indicating that the number has been registered as the master. Star Delta Starter. Delta contactor picks up and drops immediately. In such a situation, check the wiring of the starter. See if the R phase wire is routed through the CT. If not, the motor current will not be sensed and the starter will issue pump off command. Route the R phase wire through the CT and the problem will be resolved. R phase wire through CT. For dry run protection, it is necessary to pass the R phase power supply cable through the CT as shown. Also, the protection has to be enabled. SPP unbalanced LED glowing steadily. This is an indication of voltage single phasing fault. Check the 3-phase power supply connection to the unit or the healthiness of the incoming 3-phase supply. Alternatively, you can send an SMS *310# to get the live status of power supply. When the connection is proper and the incoming supply returns to a healthy level, the LED will stop glowing. SPP unbalanced LED blinking. This is an indication of voltage unbalance fault. Check the voltage between phases and ensure that it is within the permissible range. Alternatively, you can send an SMS *310# to check voltage level. The LED will stop blinking once the voltage is balanced. OV/UV LED glowing steadily. When the voltage between all the 3 phases R, Y and B is less than 250 volts, the OV/UV LED starts glowing steadily, which is an indication of an under-voltage fault. Check the voltage between phases for any voltage which has dropped below the permissible limit. Alternatively, send an SMS *310# to check voltage level. The LED will stop glowing once the voltage is restored to the minimum required level. OV/UV LED blinking. When voltage in all three phases R, Y and B is more than 460 volts, the OV/UV LED starts blinking, which is an indication of an over-voltage fault. Check the voltage between phases for any voltage which has exceeded the permissible limit. Alternatively, send an SMS *310# to check voltage level. The LED will stop glowing once the voltage drops below the maximum permissible level. Dry run LED is on and glowing steadily. This indicates that dry run fault has occurred. In such a case, the pump will go off. When the level of water goes below the set pickup of dry run protection, this fault occurs. When in auto mode, the pump will start automatically after dry run reset delay is over. During this DRP rest time, the water level in the well gets restored to normal level. The dry run LED will turn off when the fault is cleared manually, after the power goes off and comes back again, or the duration of dry run reset delay is completed. Call gets disconnected after one ring. If the call gets disconnected after one ring, it means that the unit is in master registration mode. This happens when the unit is in bypass mode and load set push button is pressed. It will automatically cease to be in master registration mode if no action is taken for 2.5 minutes. The call can also be disconnected after one ring if someone is physically misusing the unit. If the master wants to call up but for some reason the button is pressed, the call will be cut after one ring and the master will be registered again. Pump status gets changed after user cuts call between 1 and 4 rings. While calling the unit, if the user cuts the call between 1 and 4 rings and the pump status gets changed, it indicates that the missed call mode is active or enabled. The missed call mode can be disabled by sending SMS *266 *0# to the unit. Remember that for mPower Pro, the user can use either IVRS or the missed call mode at one point of time. The IVRS mode is enabled by default. Therefore, to enable the missed call mode, one has to disable the IVRS mode. This can be done as follows. Call the helpline number. Choose language by pressing 1 for English, 2 for Hindi, or 3 for Marathi. Press 1 for pump on if the pump is off. Press 2 to change language. Press 3 to disable IVRS mode. Voice message will be played indicating that the IVRS mode is disabled and missed call mode is enabled.
Call mode is enabled.
Press 9 to repeat. Press hash to disconnect. Mode change SMS received. This indicates that the position of the mode selector switch has been changed either from bypass to manual or vice versa. In this situation, you need to check if someone has accessed your starter and changed this position. Master change SMS received. The master number can be changed only when another person knows the SIM card number in the unit. When you get an SMS master change, you need to check the number received as main master, mobile number of the new master. This SMS helps you to identify the mobile number through which the change has been effected.